Legend Goku Black just released, but everybody is so eager to go in PvP and run them, but you gotta know what teams to put them on first. So in this video, we're going over the top 10 best teams for Legend Goku Black. Let's just get into it. What up though, Bam fam? It's your boy Chef Yero tapping in with y'all in this video. Like I said in the intro, we're going over the top 10 best teams that you can think of. We're probably going to use some of his different tags, being that he is Saiyan, Future, God Key, and Super Saiyan Rose, of course, powerful opponent and weapon wielder. He is melee blue. So without further ado, and we will be going over Zenkais and equipments in this video as well. So without further ado, I'm just going over the obvious. So coming in at the obvious spot, number one is this team right here. Everybody's probably going to run this team. It's a pure legend team, of course. Purple protects blue, so why not double up on it? You got endurance, and you can kind of go crazy with this team if you like. Even if you don't have these characters, I'm also going to be swapping out for the remaining part of this video some substitutes for people that might not have the character or characters like these. So I'm gonna do my best to try to help you free to play people out as well. So if you don't have them, you can honestly swap this out, so that way you can get some endurance here and revival still. But this would be a Saiyan build up, right? Because he is tag Saiyan. So, but I'm just going back to the obvious here because everybody is going to be potentially running this team. You're going to probably see this team a lot, and being that he's just so versatile, you can be able to see a little bit of everything with this team, honestly. And if you want to go God Key route, of course, right, you can go here and swap it out and do here, and probably leader slot him or something like that. If you wanted to swap this guy out because they're a little bit better and you get another typing, which is red, it's pretty good too. You can still go here because he's more effective as far as God Key. But the obvious choice that everybody's going to be using is this. Coming in at number 2 for the obvious position is going to be this team right here. Simple as that. Like, you're either going to run this team or you're not. You're going to see this team or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm looking at you when you see the Zenkai, like, why you got the board here? You got to understand what the board provides. The board provides 50% to blast cards, and then he give you green cards, right? So, and then for melee, his Z ability, I believe he gets like 35% to blue. So it's not technically a Zenkai for him, but he'll be getting one-time Zenkai, but he'll be getting a pseudo buff with the Z ability. And that's why I leader slot him, right? Because he's a defensive character. Don't really care if you get the stats or not, because he's still getting boosted up by these two. And that's why I have that here. So you're netting green for his AoE, and with his unique gauge, you want to be able to get those green cards. Now, if you don't happen to have these two Saiyan members, these will probably be one of the other best Saiyan members that you can possibly run with him. If not, you can probably bring Goku Black into the fold here. Let's see, you can probably put these guys into the fold. But that would be as far as if you're trying to go double yellow blue, because yellow protects blue. Now, we're about to migrate over to the top 10. Let's go. Coming in at number 10, it's going to be this weapon wielders team. And you can build this however you want. I'm just going to be able to try to help you guys customize and kind of see different things here, because when it comes to the bench here, let's start with the bench. I got EX Broly, who gets I believe 50% to strike and blast defense, strike defense to both blue and yellow characters, which is good, right? And then I got Goku on the bench, so Yamcha gives a Z ability to both green and yellow. And then I got one-time Zenkai for him, respectively, because he'll be in the leader slot. Then you could possibly use the broken DB equip by equipping him with that. That's if you like. But yeah, I think that this is going to be probably one of your best teams. And of course, you can optimize it if you want, so you don't have to necessarily use this guy. You can put him on the bench and still be a weapon wielder. You can do it, and you can go powerful opponent. You can switch up your Z ability and go here, and then potentially, let's see if we can go down to Zenkai. You can possibly go up and use this guy, right? And then what would that do? That will require you to put him in the leader slot, right? This Trunks will be migrated over to the leader slot if it'll let me. I don't know why it's not going. Bam, right? So that's what you could do. But for me, I believe that I would run a team like this, just based off the sheer fact that, you know, it's kind of a requirement to have at least one DB Saga, I guess, for that unique equip. But yeah, coming in at number 10, this is going to be the team weapon wielder, and you can kind of customize it however you like. You know, these are all good weapon wielder team or tags right here that you can do. You can either go to Daima route, you can go to future route, pure future. So yeah, those are your optimization purposes for this build right here. Coming in at number 9, it's going to be this tag right here. This tag is basically a god key, if you will. You got blast here. They can kind of be blast because their range is not too far off, but I put them on the bench. He's boosting god key, and then he's getting health because he's yellow. And you can kind of customize this how you want. Like I said, if you want to go the god key route, you can swap him out, and then let's just do it, right? So let's say if you didn't want to go here with the Zenkai, you can go here. Bam, you still got key in this Vegeta clan, but you know, if you wanted to still go this route, of course, you can put these guys down and come up here with it. It's just really depending on how you like, but I feel like this would be one of his best teams to be ran on. Of course, you can put CMZ here and then go like this, really. That'd be the team, so to speak. And then you can kind of give double Zenkai. That's if you wanted to, right? But what I got coming in is this team specifically right here. We're gonna migrate these guys down, and yeah, this would be the team that I would run right here. Coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, it's going to be another future team here. When you look at this team, it's a hybrids, and you know he boosts hybrids, but he boosts blue future. Then you have a, oh, let's do this. That's what I meant to do. You can put this Zenkai on the bench if you wanted to, or you can do a double green if you wanted to give him some boost and let him just be a Zenkai on himself. Or you can kind of go the Yamcha route like I was just talking about, or you can go the EX Broly route on the bench. But I would go something like this. If I can switch it out, there we go. And you can go here. If you wanted that extra life, you definitely can go here and then swap that and go there. But this is a future tag that you can use, or you can do it, like I said, a future weapon wielder. But this is with the team that I have coming in, or you can go this route and swap him out. If you don't happen to have Trunks, you can go this route. But yeah, that's what I got coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have this team, which is going to be the Xenoverse team. I feel like this team could be meta viable. We don't know. But it's kind of a rough team to kind of place too, because maybe not a lot of people are able to get these units and have them at high stars. But if this was the team that you did have and you happen to have all these units, I would have this coming in at number 7. And the Zenkai is as follows. He basically gives future Zenkai, and then you can either swap this out between the two, and then you could potentially, if you wanted to, double Zenkai this guy if you want it. That's just if you want it. But it's up to you how you place your bench. But I would absolutely have this team that you see on screen coming in at number 7. And then at number 6, we have this team, which is probably going to be one of the meme teams. I would call this a meme team for sure. A lot of people are probably going to run the Triple Rosé lineup, because why not? You know, the only person that doesn't have endurance is this guy. But you can I would use this setup right here, honestly. I would leader slot him so he can get the melee. He is a defense type, right? So he'll get a Zenkai, he'll get a respective Zenkai, but he'll get the Z ability from this as well. The only reason I got him here because these two guys thrive off green cards, and he's netting you green cards. So I mean, you can put a God key on here. You can put God key however you want with the Zenkai, but I just want people to not overlook Dabura's ability with that, you know, green card added to your deck, and then the 50% paralyzation. But I will leave this straight as is, and we're going to migrate over to our top 5. Coming in at number 5, It's going to be this team right here. It's going to be a powerful opponent, double blue setup, purple. And it's really simple. Like I said, you can either, and I'm going to show you my bench. This is what I would bring, right? I will give powerful opponent, bam. Broly's giving the Z power. Then I will go, this would probably be the best team to optimize Dabura on, right? You throw Dabura on the bench, you get those green cards. He's sealing people in off his green cards. He's doing some special things with his green card. His green card is going to fill up his unique gauge. And guess what? He has blue cards because of this final form Frieza, right? And then, because with his unique gauge, he thrives off green and blues. Like, he draws you that many greens and blues and stuff like that. So why not? He got a long range blue card. I feel like this is one of the best teams that you could possibly run him on. And if you didn't want to go and be so toxic, of course you can just go here, you know, and be simple and be a little bit more toxic. But I honestly would go right here. This would be my lineup if I had to pick and choose, coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 here is going to be the same team with just a yellow version of it. This will probably be this next best team to run Dabura on, because guess what? You got AoE green, you got lock in off that sniping potential, right? And then if you wanted to, you know, kind of switch it out and give him a double Zenkai, you could. You know, if you don't have those characters, you can go here. You know, you can go between those two best powerful opponents that I would potentially run. But yeah, this is coming in at number 4, another powerful opponent featuring Ultra Kid Buu. Coming in at number 3, it's going to be this team right here. This team is really, really broken, and it can easily be placed at number 2, honestly. But I got it coming in at top 3. You can honestly, like I said, do the same thing. He needs green cards. His green cards is pretty good. You know, but if you land on them, you can continue comboing, and you go and type neutral and different things of that nature. So necessarily having him on the bench wouldn't be a bad thing. Having this on the bench wouldn't be a bad thing, right? He would get Zenkai still. He wouldn't get a Zenkai. And then, of course, he'll get one-time Zenkai. But you got blue cards and you got green cards abundant. So that's what I would do, honestly. And if you don't have this red unit, this is some other people that you can use right here, of course, right? If you don't have purple, you can go this route. And that's just coming in at number 3, a powerful opponent setup. And then coming in at number 2 as well is going to be another powerful opponent setup. Now, we're getting back to where I was talking about with the green cards and everything like that, right? You can still have Dabura on this bench. I want you guys to know moving forward that you can, even though you don't see Dabura here, just imagine that he's right here, and you can possibly put him right here, right? And then you could also put the Frieza here. This would be a really, really nasty setup coming in at number 2. Just based because you got AoE green. He utilized his green cards very well. He utilized green cards, and he utilized blue cards very well. Guess what? He utilized blue cards very well. He utilized blue cards very well. So you don't necessarily have to give a pure Zenkai to these guys. You can go, you know, the route of having LF Frieza, and then of course you can have Dabura on the bench as well. And without further ado, coming in at number 1, it's going to be this team right here. Best team. This is the Superman team, of course. And like I said, if you don't have certain characters, you can try to swap them out. This is a good, powerful opponent team. So this is kind of, if you don't have Ultra Buhan, you can still go here, because guess what? He doesn't have, you know, a second life. He doesn't either, but he's a defensive type, and he goes, his unique gauge is still, unique equipment is still really good. If you don't have him, guess what? You're still not losing the endurance, but you don't have AoE green, right? But hey, you can still do some damage. His ultimate still hits hard. He gets 2 of them. He's netting you Dragon Balls. So yeah, I think this is coming in at number 1 would be the best team. And then I just want to go over some equipments as well, as follow. He has a lot of equipments, bro, based off the tags and teams that you want to run him on. If you want to run the Bardock, you can run these on him. Of course, if you want to run some type of Daima / weapon wielder, you know, this is a DB equipped for weapon wielder / Saiyan. He fits that build. Future, he represents God Key, you know, future God Key, really good, powerful opponent. You know, so I would take a screenshot and try to find some of these equipments as well. Of course, you would definitely want to run the new equipments with the new unit, especially if you're having a full Xenoverse 2 lineup, right? And then this is a good equipment as well. This is a pure melee equipment, awakened equip. That's really good. Of course, if you're running God Key, you can get that strike and pure strike attack in slot 3 is really good, of course. And then this God Key, running triple God Key. This is kind of like some good God Key lineups. Future with Mai, of course. This is a really good unique equip. So I would just go this route as far as just taking a screenshot, and we'll go over one more time. This is our, of course, people are running team right here. You're gonna see this in PvP, right? And then this is a weapon wielder coming in at number 10, coming in at 9. This is a pure Xenoverse team lineup that everybody's getting one time Zenkai basically. And then coming in at number 8 here is going to be this God Key team right here that you can swap out and customize. And you know, right here we got another future team coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we got this meme team here full of rosés, pure rosé lineup. Coming in at number 5, we got this double blue purple setup because blue protects purple, right? And then coming in at number 4, we got this lineup of double blue yellow. And then we have coming in at number 3, this powerful opponent team. And then coming in at number 2, this powerful opponent team, and then this powerful opponent team. So yeah, I think powerful opponent is probably his best setup. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm your boy Chef Yero. Peace. Make sure y'all drink water. Let's go.